All right, guys, your warm-up is going to be an EMOM for 10 minutes on the row machine. You're going to go ahead, Andy, you're going to do 200 meters every minute. Heather, you'll do 150 meters every minute. Try to keep up a good pace so that you're hitting those goals for every minute. Then our next EMOM is going to be a front squat and a back squat EMOM. So every minute on the minute for 12 minutes. So I put 95 and 65 for your guys' weights. If you can go heavier, feel free to go heavier as long as you can maintain that rep scheme in that minute. So your minute will start. You'll bring that barbell up. You will go ahead and do 3 front squats. Once you do 3 front squats, you're going to go directly into 6 back squats. That all has to be done within 1 minute. It's a burner, so make sure you're pushing yourself, but just don't go too heavy, all right? It's very possible to get it done. You gotta just make sure your transitions are quick and your squats are quick, all right? So make sure you're getting full range of motion. Shoulders back, chest up, front squats, keeping those elbows up, keeping that core tight, really driving those knees out and then back up. So 3 front squats, 6 back squats every minute on the minute. Then you're gonna take a complete rest, and then we're gonna go into every 30 seconds for 10 minutes. So you gotta have that running clock again. Every 30 seconds, and you wanna go heavy, so build up to a weight that's heavy, but that you can maintain this rep scheme as well. So every 30 seconds, you're gonna go ahead, nice flat back, 3 Pendlay rows. So every 30 seconds on the 30 seconds, 3 Pendlay rows. Once again, make sure it's heavy enough so you're challenged, not too heavy so that you cannot maintain that throughout the entire workout. All right, then after that, you're gonna go ahead, strip your weights. We're gonna go directly into 4 rounds now of muscle snatches, javelin presses, and rows, okay? So what you're gonna do, remember when we're doing that snatch grip, it's wide so that when you're standing up tall, that barbell is right in your pocket and your pocket is right in that hip, all right? So kind of like below your belly button, but not hitting those bones when you come up. So make sure when you come up, your arms are wide enough so that when you're fully extended, you're driving right through here, okay? So obviously everybody's grip is different. You can also put it in there and then draw those arms out and then stand up. Then muscle snatch, just nice flat back, core tight. You can do it, it's all with just the barbell. So we're coming down, nice flat back. We're gonna come up and just straight legs, driving that barbell over our head. Right back down, 1 motion, straight back up. Those are your muscle snatches, all right? Don't worry about hitting a pocket or anything. It's all about just muscling it up there, really focusing on that shrug and that pull overhead. Then, single arm bent over rows. No bouncing. Make sure your chest is flat to the ground. Keeping that core tight, so you gotta find that middle of the bar. Super flat. Barbell is balanced. And you're gonna row. Make sure your barbell isn't tipping like this, forwards or backwards. Make sure it's staying straight, and very important, keeping that chest to the ground, this flat. All right, after that, right into Heather's favorite, javelin presses. So go ahead, same thing, you gotta get that barbell nice and even again, core tight, and if you need to, you can push press it, but if we can, we're just gonna come up nice and easy, keeping it balanced, keeping our core tight, nice and controlled. That's 16 reps, so 8 on each side, but I don't care how many times you switch back and forth. Even if you're doing 2, 2, that's fine. All right, take your time on that one. Do not rush through it. That is all about your form, core, and making sure you're actually performing the movements correctly. All right? Comments, questions, concerns, please let me know. If not, good luck.